Okay, this is the thing. If you got stuff and you have children and they don't get along, because you know what, your kids are not going to get along any better when you die than how they got along when they were around 10 to 12 to 13 years old. So what happens when you pass on, if you want to have revenge on your rebellious, crappy kids, don't make any arrangements on your stuff. Having a revocable living trust is something that you spend about $2,500 to $4,000 to do, and your kids will spend about $10,000 per argument to get the same amount of stuff. So this is the thing. I was the kid in town. I took care of my parents. My other two siblings, they took off. They did their own gig. So invariably, I did all that I needed to do to make sure my dad had what he needed through 3 bouts of cancers on the onset of mother's Alzheimer's when he died. She gets declared. 2 siblings that barely talked to me for probably 10, 15 years suddenly care so much about mom, they file a restraining order. They accuse me of elder abuse, when the truth was they never had been in the same room with me for over probably, I think, 10 years. So this is the thing I want everyone to know, that if you have a lot of kids and a lot of stuff, if you want revenge, do nothing, because when it comes time to choosing the lining of your coffin, they will hate one another, and the lawyers will get the predominant amount of your estate, and your kids will be absolutely exhausted at the process, because you can't do self-help through probate. The one with money is going to get conservatorship. So if you're dead, that's probably not a problem. But if you have Alzheimer's, the child that cares the most about you is going to have their life ruined, because they're taking care of you, not chasing a 6-figure income. The other kids that were coming out of the wings are going to be able to take control of you when you still are here. So just a learning advice for you that wear. $2,500 will get you a lawyer, settle your estate, so the kid that took care of you and was there for you through the years won't get run over by the kids that weren't. That's all I want to say.
All right.
Listen, there's 2 homeless populations here. The one wants to be there, the one that doesn't. Okay? Had a drug addict for a son. They want to not play by the rules. So homelessness is not the problem. It's a symptom of the real problem. You're not going to scratch if you put them in a home. The other homeless that doesn't want to be there are people who had normal middle-class lives, and for one reason or another they took one hit after another and they can't recover financially because they don't have family. Now those people, unless they get mentally ill, which is what happens to you eventually if you have suffered from economic distress, trauma starts to set in. Once that happens, now you're dealing with the whole package, because frankly you start drinking when you have that kind of stress. So my view on homeless, you first have to know who you're in front of, because a person like a 17-year-old boy like my son is deliberately going out of a middle-class, beautiful home into an environment where he doesn't know how he's going to eat, and he's okay with that because he's got a thumb or he's got a can in front of him. Those people you're not going to help because they want to be there. The other people that should be helped, frankly, it's too dangerous for them to be visual. There's a huge amount of middle-class women right now that are being dumped into the streets because they cannot find a job. Why? Because Obamacare, we have a premium stamped to our forehead. We're not going to be employed because we're too expensive, and part-time work is inundated by the young. So I would start looking for a young, probably 30 to a 60-year-old woman. She's going to need your help and be very receptive. And probably somewhere in the alley is her teenagers, because guess what? When you get homeless, and by the way, I'm only 90 days from this experience, when you get homeless, you can take your children as long as they don't march over the 13th year. So you're 9, 7, all the way up to 13, you can go into a home with your kids. If you have a 13-year-old, guess where they're going to go? They're going to the streets, because they don't apply for, mom cannot bring her teenagers with her when she gets into a shelter. So your teenage population will probably be receptive. although they're not visual because they don't hang out with the adult homeless because it's not safe for them. So they have a whole underground, wonderful, connected tissue, and they see a new person who's homeless under 18 and they're approached by another teenager, and they're either approached by selling drugs or doing something else illegal. So those kids hit the streets within 30 days, they're approached. So if you see a young kid that looks fairly clean, it means that he got thrown out of his house. Approach that child, because give him 60 days, he's going to go underground, and you probably won't be able to reach him.
Brilliant.
Okay. Hi, my name's Terry. I'm 20. I live here in California, and today we're on Main Street. And I wanted to talk about the homeless issue in Ventura, California. And to be honest, I'm going to share my opinion. My opinion is that there should be a lot more job opportunities, definitely, for the homeless. And I believe there should be a lot more housing and places where they can go. Because I've seen a few people walk around, and I definitely think there should be some more soup kitchens, definitely, too. Because it's good for people to be able to eat. And I'm kind of getting stuck right now.
No, it's all right. Keep going.
Yeah, we can edit it.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we'll edit it. It's all right.
Take a breath, relax your shoulders.
Tell us about how. Can you relate to the homelessness at all, or tell us about what would you want to do to help? If you could help, how would you want to help?
I can relate in one issue. It's not really being homeless, but for one night we went out to LA, me and my best friend, and we decided not to get a hotel and to stay out. And that was not the funnest experience in the world. There's a lot of people that we ran into that we probably did not need to meet, and it was kind of scary and not the same as having a comforting home around you and stuff like that, and somewhere to go to at night and a bed to sleep in, basically. So, and if I honestly had the opportunity, I would create more jobs for them, be a little bit more lenient. I know that some of them probably don't have like the best clothes, first interview kind of thing, but I think it should be, honestly, if they try and they want to go work for and create money and create a living and be able to go out into society, pay taxes and everything, then I think they should obviously have a chance.
I love my family at all.
I've been coming to Ventura ever since I was really little. I actually live in Santa Clarita, which is by Six Flags. But I just really don't love Ventura because it's a lot more laid back than a lot of other places. It's like nice Californians, which is good because you don't see that a lot. If I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's so much more friendly. I like all the thrift stores. The beach. It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah. What kind of restaurants do you like?
There's like a Thai restaurant that's down the street that's pretty good. I like the diner because it has like all the old stuff from when it first started. Like it has that like ice sign. I think that's really old from when they didn't have heating or cooling.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Now, what else do you do in Ventura? Other than the beach, you have a lot of friends out here, or
No.
no friends?
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
trying yourself. You walk with your family.
Yeah.
Your family you're with. All right.
Yeah. Cause my grandpa used to have a beach house in Port Waimea, so
Okay.
I used to come here a lot when I was little.
All right. So, do you have any vacations planned for this year?
Well, I go to school in Switzerland, so I'm only home for a while.
Yeah. Just trying to come back and see the family and get back. Wow, Switzerland, huh? Tell me about Switzerland.
What do you want to know?
What's it like? What's it like? I heard, is it...
It's really beautiful. I go to Franklin University, Switzerland, and it's a really small American school in Europe, and I get to travel a lot, which is amazing. Yeah, it's Switzerland's amazing. It's nice and people are great. And, yeah.
That's great. You want to do a closing line or anything like that? You want to leave, what do you want to leave on a note? What kind of note you want to leave on? Yeah.
Ventura, land of the sunshine and waves. I love it.
Yeah. What do you do at Ventura? Like for fun?
My wife's a resident, and I work at the Santa Barbara ER, and then I surf and road bike.
Oh, road bike. You been on any trips lately?
Did from Santa Paula to Ojai to here. So it's just a great place.
When you road bike, I've always wondered, like, what do you think about, or is it just mostly like focusing on your breath? Like, is that a place for people to like unwind and kind of like not think about anything, or that's when you get all your thoughts off your head?
It's a constant movement of scenery. It's a constant movement of
Yeah.
scenery, I'd say.
And you have
But
to-
yeah, have a great day.
All right, thank you guys so much. Cheers.
So, Ventura homelessness. Actually, I haven't seen very many homeless people in Ventura. Maybe down by the beach. But, or down over here too on Main Street. There's a guy down there who does like a trick with his dog. But I don't actually know very much about it. I haven't given anyone any money. I don't think that's necessarily the right way to go about it. I'm not sure what to do. I think some of them might actually like where they're at. I don't think it's necessarily a problem that they want to solve in that way. Maybe food, and I'm not sure. I haven't actually talked to anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell us about Ventura a little bit.
Ventura. I love Ventura. I'm actually from Oxnard, but right on the border between Oxnard and Ventura. I've been coming out here a lot more lately. It's very beachy and I don't know. It's a cool place.
Are you living
kind of
in
like a mini, not mini, but I feel like it's getting into like San Francisco-ish, but not so much.
You been to San Francisco?
A couple times, yeah. Not
All right.
very often, but
So you
it
live
kind
it
of feels like it here.
right. So you're a Ventura County resident,
Yes.
or you used to live in Oxnard?
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you live with your family or you live by yourself?
I live with my mom, yeah. I moved from Fresno after living there for 5 years, and I actually used to hate Ventura and Oxnard when I lived here for high school, and then, I don't know, I moved to Fresno and then I missed it, and I realized it's like such a beautiful place, so,
It is.
yeah.
So what do you do around here for fun?
What do I do for fun? I actually study ethnography. Well, I do ethnography, and I'm doing research, and I like to meet new people, go to lore down the streets. I like live bands, go to the beach, those kind of things. Yeah.
That's great. Spoken like a true Ventura County resident.
Yeah.
Loves all the amenities of this area. You have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I'm more solo. I usually just hang out on my own.
All right. So what's something you wish Ventura had that it doesn't?
What do I wish they had? I wish it was more collaborative in Ventura. I feel like people are very separate everywhere. Like, I would say I grew up around here, but I've never met anyone that surfs, even though they're all right there. Or, I don't know, I just feel like it's very separate. It'd be cool if everyone was more integrated, more communal, maybe.
More communal, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you were to talk about on another subject, are you a history buff, a science buff, art? Something like the.
What am I? Well, I'm really into psychology, anthropology, sociology. I'm an artist as well. I paint. I like music. I like everything really.
What
I'm
kind
not as into history though. That's probably one I
Right. How about math?
Math. Well, I work in software development, so programming is kind of mathy logic, but I'm not really into like algebra and all those things.
All right. You don't hate it, you don't love it?
I hated it in high school. I like it when it's applied to something useful. Other than that, I don't really like to do it. So.
Yeah, like calculus.
What was that?
Like calculus?
Yeah. See, I took calculus
this in high school, and it was not fun. Didn't like
Never is. I've taken it several times. It's not
Yeah.
enjoyable.
I don't really know what I would use that for.
So on a typical weekend, what's there something to do in Ventura on a typical weekend?
On the weekends, well, there's lots of festivals around here sometimes. Like I know next week is Art Hop, and that's really cool. What's about here? The beach right down over there is really fun. At night, there's live bands in lots of different places. That's cool.
Do you come here at night at all?
Yeah.
Or are you just a daytimer?
I come during the night, yeah. Not as much. I used to come a lot. I used to go to like Rookies and Dargan,
Okay.
I haven't really been lately. So.
Is there anything else you'd like to say on the camera about Ventura, about yourself?
I think that people should give this place a chance. Like I feel like it's like this little golden nugget or something that people don't really care that much about. But it's really great if you get into the culture and everything. So yeah.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Peter Andrews. I'm going through a very tough divorce right now, and one of the things that really bothers me is the inability to speak about the time during the marriage. We live in California, it's a no-fault state, and yet I feel that a judge cannot make a completely fair ruling without knowing the facts from the past. If everything is based on from the moment that you left forward, and it's all just money with nothing leading up to why you made this life decision, I think it destroys the ability for people to truly understand when people have to make such an in-depth decision in their lives. So, if there was ever a chance to change that ruling, going through it myself, I would be all for that. So, thank you very much for your time.
Hello, Ventura. Hello, Center for Art and Talk. Rob Jennison, aka Robbie J, calling here on the air today, Saturday, July 14th, 1 a.m. I'm here to talk about several things, not just several things, a couple things actually. First thing is Ventura. What a great place it is. We have the downtown area, which is nice shops. The people here are very warm and welcoming. The thrift stores, the different types of restaurants, bars, pizzerias, gallerias.
Yes.
It's a great atmosphere. Everyone's more down to earth. It's not as congested as it would be in Los Angeles, where Los Angeles is a little more haywire and a little more fast-paced. Ventura is a place to essentially be yourself, and there's not really too many different types of how do I say this, fabs or different styles. Everyone has their own style here, and no one's influenced by other people. There's so many styles out here. You can be influenced by all of them, but you wear your own, and it's great. I also want to talk about the homeless and the problem that is. And after these past few weeks, I was able to do some research on the organization that is trying to do things with the homeless. I've seen PowerPoints, I've seen graphs on this whole Ventura County, Ojai, Fillmore, Santa Barbara, Ventura, Oxnard, and after seeing these graphs, talking about the money that's going out, the money that's needed, it's quite unreal. It's just no way for people to live. It's no way for anyone to have to go about life. Granted, there are some people that are homeless because they want to be homeless. They want the freedom. They don't want to have the headache of the everyday paying taxes and bills and mail. They like the go camping lifestyle, and that's completely fine. But there are other people, again, that's their choice. But there are other people that aren't having it their choice. They're stranded. They're stuck being homeless. And it is awful the fact that they have to be homeless. They try so hard. They have different obstacles in the way that they didn't have as much offered to them as others have had. And it's unfortunate. No friends to help them out. No family to lean on. Their family will be gone. Their family may also be homeless. You know, they could have grown up homeless their entire lives. They just want to change. You know, they want to be comfortable. They don't want to look for the next meal. They don't want to have to find any place to sleep. And what Ventura is doing, and what I've been realizing with the research that I've done, is Ventura County, several organizations that are out there that are working on getting the homeless back on the feet, the ones that want help, at least food in their stomach. What we do, No Children, No Human Race, is we are essentially giving a chance to help the homeless who need help. So what we do is we're able to have flowers, buy them in bulk. We hire the homeless who are willing to work. We put them to work, and we have them make the flowers, the bundles. We have them some on the streets, and we give them an hourly wage, and everything else goes to the homeless people, guys, males or females. Give them an hourly wage, some cash in their pocket, and the other money that we get from the donations from the flowers that we sell on the streets, they go into the pockets of the homeless people, that the kids, the families that need money. And it's a slow process, but it's a process that will last. And we're going to make it shoot to the top. We'll be speaking in City Hall this past Monday, July 11th. And we spoke in City Hall Monday, July 11th. And we'll be speaking in Carpinteria next Monday, Santa Barbara the Monday afterwards, and Ojai the following Monday. We're going to try to do it all. We want to go around and let every city know what No Children, No Human Race is really a part of, and what we want to do, how to collaborate, their thoughts and their reactions to what we're trying to do. And maybe they know some organizations, how we can all help, not have us all go in separate situations, or separate paths. We're going to try and combine and collaborate with all the other organizations and work as one. There's 100,000 of us and 500 of them. I think we have the numbers and to do this, to make this happen. Again, Robert Jennison. Wonderful day here in Ventura. I'm happy to be here. I'm amazed at how amazing life is. I'm trying to give that amazing and show that amazingness to everyone else. It's a great day. Thank you so much. Over and out. Cut.
Hello, my name is Laurel Olala, and I'm salon owner of Salon at the Beach, Lolo Design. I've been doing hair for about 25 years, and I'm a makeup artist as well. And I moved to Ventura 5 years ago because I have family here who are attorneys that work closely with the Hillside Conservancy, and also our writers and actors, like some writings of Alpha Dog and Golden Boy and things like that. So we as a family have a lot of roots here, and we feel really privileged to live here in such a place as Ventura. We've traveled the world, and this is where I love to be and where I call home now. So it's very important for me to participate in all activities, from music to eating to opening my own salon for health and wellness. And it's just wonderful being here. So I stay very active in the community. And Ventura rock.
I'll let you have a closing set line, and then you can, then give me a cut when you want me to stop.
Okay, well, I just want everybody to know when they come to Salon at the Beach, and it's located at 73 North Palm, the garden level, right Street, 71 Palm, 73 Palm. It's always 50% off your first visit. I like everybody to get to know my work, and for me to get to know you guys as well. And then my prices are very reasonable after that. So starting from $27 with men's cuts and up starting at $45 for women's. Thank you. Come on in.
Thank you. World class. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm from Camarillo, and this is Landon. And we just want to say how much Ventura is awesome, the cultural, everything about the beach, and you can go anywhere from Thousand Oaks, Camarillo, and all the way to Carpinteria, and just get a huge amount of culture and so many awesome things for the kids and so many awesome things for the family. I just want to say in regards to the homeless population, which is the topic for today, I think the city of Ventura could open more doors. I think churches could get involved, and I think it could be less about money and more about helping. and for the people who actually need the help to step up and reach out and let the city of Ventura take charge, and again, less about money and more about helping the people that need the legitimate help.
All right.
What about you, Landon? What do you like? Why are we here today?
All the food? Where'd we eat? He's camera shy now.
So what brought you guys here today? The food, or was it the
Saloon.
shopping?
Yeah.
The saloon?
Yeah.
Nice. You guys watching the World Cup?
Huh?
You guys watching the World Cup at all? All right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys. If you want to say a closing line too.
Like, if you guys want to come out to Ventura, there's food shops or something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Industry
Okay. Okay. So just let me know when to go.
Yeah.
All right. Go. Okay. So for those of you who are looking for shopping, food, awesome places to eat, movies, yummy treats, come check out Ventura. It rocks.
Oh, my favorite TV show right now is The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. So why do you like that?
Because I like zombies.
The zombies. Okay.
I like the idea that that all these normal people are surviving this this catastrophe, and not all of them survive, and they kill off characters. That's the only show where a show will kill off like main characters.
Okay, excellent. So is there as far as movies or entertainment go, what's your favorite actor or actress?
I don't think I have one.
Yeah. Well, what about favorite movie?
Oh, my favorite movie is What Dreams May Come. Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. See, that's an excellent movie. So what was your best part about that film?
I like the idea of how they connected almost like all religions and their idea of what heaven looks like.
Okay. So was there what about the heaven and hell thing where he was traveling because I saw that was a good movie. I liked it too.
Yeah.
And the colors in the film is really good. It's like larger than life or something. But then he went through all these changes and he wound up running in the flower field in the end. Do you think you thought it was a meaningful film still?
Yeah, I think it was. I still think it's meaningful. I think it's kind of like one of those classic movies that is timeless.
Yeah. Well, excellent. Any other timeless movies or classic movies like Gone with the Wind that you can think
I'm
of?
not a Gone with the Wind fan. I do like Requiem for a Dream.
Okay, now what's that one about?
It's about it kind of tells a story of 3 drug addicts and then a woman who is alone and trying to lose weight and ends up accidentally becoming a drug addict by using dietary pills. Yeah.
So that's an interesting movie. But does she survive in the end? Is there a happy ending or no? No. Okay. And you like the movie though?
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes movies don't need happy endings.
Okay. Given the fact that it's a movie and it's not reality, right?
Well, I think that a lot of the thing about Requiem for a Dream is that it is reality, that there isn't always going to be a happy ending.
Brilliant. Excellent. So, how do you like living in Ventura though? Change the subject.
I love Ventura. I love Main Street. I love downtown Main Street. I've worked here for 8 years and it's been good. I like the people. I like all the shops. I like the food.
Yeah.
The food's really good.
World class.
Are you from Ventura?
I'm from Oxnard, but I pretty much live in Ventura.
Well, Ventura County. See, that's all. Because we've got everything.
I'm 3 generations here. My grandpa lived in Camarillo, not Camarillo. I forgot the name of it.
Let's see. Fillmore, Camarillo.
Carpinteria?
No.
Yeah, Carpinteria. So kind of not in here, but
close by. That's all
close
local.
by.
Yeah. This is excellent. Yes. And you've had a great time here. And so, what do you think about the future of Ventura now? You think
It's getting better.
things are
I
getting
like
better?
the trolley now.
And the trolley is wonderful. We
Yeah.
love that. Yeah. And what's your favorite place to go and eat?
Oh, that's hard.
Or what's the last place? you
Mary's
went?
Secret Garden.
Mary's Secret Garden.
Yeah,
With
well, it's
that-
because I'm like a vegetarian, so it's just really easy.
Excellent, excellent choice. Well, on that note, we'll say thank you very much, and Super Roxy, have a great rest of the fun Saturday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ventura.
Yeah.
Ventura's a great place.
Here for some shopping. Visiting a friend who lives here. So
Yeah. I've been here a few times.
it's my first time. It's a pretty great place.
Um,
Great shopping. And
There's great thrifting here.
good
Oh, yeah.
atmosphere.
Good thrifting. Talk about homelessness?
Yeah, well, also talk about what is something that have you guys been anywhere else other than downtown Ventura, or just
I haven't.
Yeah, basically just this part of Ventura.
okay? Do you guys show me during the nightlife at all, or just only during the days?
I've been warned about the nightlife because there's. Never mind. I don't know. I feel like with the there is like the homeless, and then there's like bars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like I've been told
Kind
not
of like
to.
we have a bad rep.
Yeah, like not to come here at night. There's a lot of good surfing here. I mean, it's not good surfing, but
Surfing
it's the best
nonetheless.
surfing around here.
Are you drill surfers?
She
I
served.
do.
All right.
I
We're on board.
I think it's Dan Taylor, about 7.
5'7"?
No.
I was gonna say.
I do have like a short one, but I'm not very good on it. I have like a 7'5".
Okay, 7'5". All
So
right.
it's about in between. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. There's like a homeless place here that helps out with housing homeless people, but I don't think there's that many. And I think there's enough homeless people in Ventura that there should be more. Because I've been to San Francisco, and there's a lot of homeless in San Francisco. But there's also a lot of like food shelters and stuff there, where they just let people come in and eat every meal. And I know that the homeless people I've talked to, that's like a big part of how they survive and get by, because that's something they don't have to worry about. So I feel like if we did that here, that'd
Okay.
be awesome.
The shelter, was it a church or was it like a house?
I'm not sure if it was a church or a house. I know that they just allowed people, like if they show that they're like trying to get a job, that they let them live there. And that's awesome.
All right. And they have to be like what, drug free during there, or is it?
I don't know if there's drug free. I just know that maybe. I know that they had to like show that they were getting a job
Okay.
or like trying. So, I don't know, just places where they can be housed and like, I don't know. I think that's something that every city needs.
Right.
And maybe like, I don't know, just more opportunities for them so they can get off the street instead of just being, because I feel like a lot of them are just ignored. Like there's a few that we've already seen just walking, and no one says hi to them. They just are sitting there. I don't know, like maybe even just ministry groups that can walk around and give them hot chocolate at night, or just like make lunches for them, like sack lunches. So simple. I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Homelessness is a big
So you guys are from Newbury Park?
I'm from Newbury Park. She's from
I'm from Colorado.
Colorado. Okay.
Yeah.
Colorado. So what brings you from Colorado to
I
California?
go to school out here and working out here for
Okay.
the summer.
So you guys are both students out here?
Well, I go to Westmont.
I go to Biola.
Okay. So you work the same summer camp, right?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Forest
Forest
Home.
Home.
Forest Stone. Where's that in?
That's in Forest Falls.
It's up near San Bernardino County.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just like a little Christian summer camp where, like, anywhere from, I think, 3rd grade to, like, family camp, they come up for a week. there's like speakers, worship. We work the challenge course.
So we ran like the zip lines
yeah,
and
zip
the
lines,
rope course, the giant swings.
So we do the fun stuff.
We do the fun stuff.
But yeah, it's a great place.
All
That's
right.
what we do. That's why we're here. Yeah.
So how long have you guys been in Ventura today?
We've been here. Yeah, a couple hours.
You girls just get lost in these thrift stores.
Yeah, we
went to like 4.
we went to like 4, but we made out pretty good.
I was gonna say, I don't see any bags in your hands.
They're in the car. We dropped them off. We
Oh,
had too many.
okay.
So we dropped them off.
Okay,
We
okay.
had quite a few.
So living in Newberry Park, that's part of Ventura County, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about, this is all like Ventura County, so
Yeah.
what do you think about Newberry Park?
I love Newberry Park. I think of it as like a little bubble. Yeah, like everyone that lives there is like, yeah, it's the little bubble in Newberry Park, because I feel like it's just this little isolated thing. I don't know. I feel like it being up the mountain or up the grade from Ventura, the rest of like Ventura County, that it's like not part of it, but in a way, like it's like a little wall that divides it. I don't know. I like that it's like right by Mount Boney. I like nature.
All right.
And it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a nice little like getaway from city life,
Yeah.
which is what I feel like down the hill is a lot of the city, and I don't like that. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
So someone that loves the country so much, you must not watch too many movies or having actors or that you like?
I don't really watch TV.
That's good then. That's nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's great.
I don't know. I don't like media because they send horrible messages to people. So I don't know. I just don't like media. So I try not to watch TV. I try to be outside and not watch TV. I don't know. So yeah, I
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing
don't
wrong
have
with
a
that.
lot of favorite actors. I don't even know most actors' names.
Lived in Ventura now for 6 years, and I really love it. It's got everything. It's got the ocean. It's got Main Street. The weather's wonderful. That's originally why I moved here to Ventura from Lancaster. It's just a nice place to live.
All right. Now, tell a little more about yourself. Are you you've been here
I'm
for?
a teacher. I work in Santa Barbara. I commute every day, and I get the best of both worlds. I get to come home to beautiful Ventura, and I get to work in beautiful Santa Barbara and drive up the coast and back every day.
All right. What kind of teacher are you?
I'm a teacher for K through 2nd in child development.
Okay. Right on. So, what do you like to do in Ventura for your spare time? You go to the movies. You go to the beach.
Go to the beach. I have to have my beach. I love the harbor. I have a girlfriend that actually comes down, and we go to the harbor at least once a week. I love hanging out at the harbor, and I love walking. I love all the different beaches. I love to go to the movies. I love shopping. I have a lot of favorite shops on Main Street right down here.
Where are some of the shops?
Let's see. Now I can't think of them now that you mentioned it. La Mode is one of my favorite, and the Rock Store across the street, and all the little antique shops. I love all the thrift stores and antique shops. I like the restaurants. I love the Natural Cafe right here, the Nature's Cafe or Nature's Grill. And just took my daughter for her birthday lunch over here on Main Street.
Doing great. Well, that's excellent. What part of Ventura do you live in?
We live right near Buena High School, kind of like not real far east, but east where Buena High School is, like the Telegraph and Telegraph and Victoria.
Okay. Now, what are some of the things that you like to, when you talk about with your friends or your daughter, what are some things you talk about, like history, or do you like talking
Oh,
about?
there's a lot of really cool history in Ventura, like a lot of haunted places, like the Pierpont and the Majore Inn right here, and the settlers that came here, the beautiful architecture of the homes back here in the government center, and there's a lot of history in Ventura, full of agriculture, full of history. They're really cool. I used to drive here constantly when I lived in Lancaster. I used to drive here on weekends or any vacation time I had.
That was pretty funny.
Okay. And Tell me a little about yourself. Do you follow history? Are you a history buff? Are you more of a
I
math
love
person? Are
history.
you social?
No, history definitely. Art and history. I love teaching about history, and of course I teach to young children, so I have to make it real simple. But love history. Love the Chumash history that's here in Ventura, and enjoy going to the Channel Islands. We've taken trips on the Channel Islands.
So you're more interested in the California history. How about the United States history or the world history? Are you like
I
all?
love
all types of
all history.
Okay, that's great. What's your favorite era?
Well, the era I'm living in right now. So
Good answer.
yeah.
All right.
I think it would have been kind of interesting to live in the pioneer days too, like when the settlers were coming over. But no, I like today's day.
Okay.
I love the 70s. That was actually probably one of my favorite eras. I like who I am now. I wish I was who I was now when it was like the 70s with all the 70s music. And if I only knew what I know now back then.
Right. All right. And so that's pretty much our whole interview. So if you want to just do a closing line or close out a conclusion to what we talked about, anything else you want to say? A shout out to anyone?
I just want to say I love Ventura. Come on down.
All right.
Okay, hi, my name is Brandon Eric Brun. Right now I'm on the streets of Ventura, California. Beautiful main street. And I've been homeless for 4 years. And I've been homeless because of heroin. Okay, heroin has ruined my life, put me in a false state of reality. And due to jail, I found a little bit of recovery. Now that I'm on the streets and being a recovering heroin addict, I'm still homeless. There's still a lot I need to learn, and I'm literally searching for every possible thing out there that will help me. The thing that I hate the most is that, you know, you're out here on the streets trying to get by and back on your feet, and people have no real sense of where you stand. You know, I'm with my dog, which is Johnny Ringo, and he's the best thing I ever have. And he's honestly what helps me get through this moment. But I just wish that people would have more kindness to help us out, you know, to ask more questions instead of just shutting us down immediately.
So Brandon, how long have you been, you said you've been homeless for 4 years. What made you become homeless?
What made me become homeless was the fact of an everyday hustle to get high led me into not being able to pay rent, not being able to pay gas, not being able to pay anything but heroin.
And how old were you when you started?
Okay, I was 16 when I started heroin.
All right. And how old are you now?
I'm 26 years old.
26 years old. Okay. How long have you been sober for?
I have been sober for about a month and a half.
Month and a half.
But I'm on the methadone.
Yeah.
So people think there's this misreception of it, saying that methadone isn't going to help you. You're just switching one addiction to another. And to be honest, I don't have a needle in my arm, you know, and I can't go to jail, and I'm working a step forward, not a step back.
Okay. That's great. That's great. Now, where are you usually staying at? Where do you sleep at?
Okay, right now, being on the streets, it's very hard to be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? So I sleep on the beach, and it's all right there.
That's a nice place to rest your bones, for sure.
You know
If
what?
you're gonna sleep anywhere, you gotta sleep on the beach.
Yeah, it's waking up in beautiful mornings.
All right.
It's cool.
That's great. So how's your way of getting money right now?
Okay, my way of getting money is, personally, it's just like that saying, asking you shall receive. I literally ask people if they can help me out with a few dollars. You know? If, you know, I'll be honest, there's a lot of times people blow me off. Rudely, too.
Of course.
But you just gotta keep going, and people help me out, man. And it's working for right now. It just really hurts when you get looked down upon as if you are the scum of the earth, when they have no idea what you've been through.
A lot of people don't know what you've been through.
They don't.
But you know what? You don't have to tell them either, because you know what you've been through, and it doesn't matter what they think of you. You know
Right.
who you are, man.
Absolutely.
You know exactly who you are, and you got this. You know.
I do.
You know, everyone gets looked down upon in one part of their lives. Sometimes more than others. But you want to know what? It's with people like that that make the world go round and make us have to struggle a little harder, but make us be more stronger about ourselves.
Yeah.
We're all warriors out in this area. You know what I mean? Everyone's a warrior for
Absolutely.
themselves, so you have to defend themselves in a nice, calm, collective way.
Absolutely.
And let people are going to say things, let them say things. But you want to know what? You know what you've been through, and you know you can manage through it, you can fight through this.
Absolutely.
And if there's a will, there's a way. Ask, you shall receive. You ask for something, you shall receive it.
That's right.
And you're asking, you're going to be on TV right now. You're going to be maybe on Bravo TV, Caps TV, everything like that. We're going to have you sign some papers so you don't come after us or anything like that. But essentially, that's good. You know, we were talking in front of, me and Firman actually talk in front of the state council. We're addressing the homeless situation. We're trying to bring all the organizations together to do something about the people that are homeless. And, you know, it's a step. It's one step further to having people like yourself who, you know, at one point had a tough time in their lives, but they're trying to be on the ups now.
Right.
And trying to people like you, food in your stomach, shelter over your head, you know, and yeah, exactly. We're trying to do as much as we can. Don't think that what you're doing,
awesome.
there's no one, you know, there are people out there that are not trying to help, but there are a lot of people out there that are trying to help.
Absolutely.
There's 100,000 of us, and there's 500 homeless people. We got this.
We got this.
We will be able to, you know, take time, and time is of the essence. Thank you so much for your time on that.
Absolutely.
Any final words?
Any final words, man? You want to do a shout out? You want to
I
say
would
anything?
love to do a shout out. I would like to thank my family for bringing me into this wonderful world, and all my friends, my true friends that truly love me for who I am. I got a very few number of those, but I do have them. And signing out, this is Squeaks the Kid.
In the topics of wealth, I'm working the Ventura downtown main street, 500 East,
Yeah.
in Bollywood Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people in Ventura downtown near the beach,
Yeah.
and a lot of historical place here, a lot of tourists coming,
Right.
nice and quiet in the night time,
Yeah.
very peaceful town.
Yeah. Ventura is great.
Yeah, Ventura is great.
So good. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome, Eddie.
Finish.
Okay. Perfect.
Aloha. My name is Vanessa Moon. I own a local business, Sabar Salon. I am here to tell you give you some points about how the homeless are affecting my life as a business owner in this town and my life as a resident in this town. For the last 7.5 years I've lived in Ventura. For the last 4 I've owned a business. I have seen at home, at work, before work, after work, during work, the homeless affect my life mostly in a negative way. They come into my business on a daily basis. They ask our clients for money. They ask me for money. They pick apart my shop. I have come to work numerous times and had to clean the front of my shop from urine and feces. They have come into my shop, asked to use the restroom, and trying to be nice, I have let them. And it took me 2 hours to clean up the mess in the bathroom after they left. They ask everybody for money, and people keep giving them money. When people try to give them food, they say no thank you, they've already eaten today. I think if people want to help the homeless problem in this town, they should look into the organizations that do their best to get the homeless off the street. Homeless that are still homeless today, some of them don't know about all the ways that they can be helped, but most of them are choosing this lifestyle. And if people were to look into the downtown organization, if they were to look into many different ways we try to get homeless people off the street, use your dollars and donate to those services instead of giving money directly to these people who are constantly crowding our streets and affecting tourism in this town, affecting people shopping in this town. It is best to go to the source. It is best to go to the places that can help these people. And when a homeless person approaches you and asks you for food or money, give them a card, give them a number of somewhere local they can contact to get off the streets. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you. It's a great day. Thank you so much. Over and out. Cut. Yeah, all right. Oh, I knew, you know, I gotta watch when I say that kind of thing because you never know who's gonna dance. That's great. You want, you know, Jordan, you have to dance. You gotta, shake the hands, shake the hips, shake the head. Hey, the funds. All right, jazz hands. Great girls. All right. Well, cheers and listen. Hey, happy Saturday and have a great weekend. All right. Enjoy the thrift shops.
Thank you.
Over and out.